guys, so for those of you that have been wondering what I've been doing for Shania's hair, alright, so there's a lot to go with it. You want to say hi, Shania?
Hi.
So we're getting ready to do one of the parts, but I only wash Shania's hair about every 10 days or so, but I don't always use shampoo.
Bug.
What are bugs? I don't always use shampoo because her hair and her scalp is very dry. The shampoo is drying. We actually just used shampoo for the first time in like a year, Sunday, because her hair needed washed, and she just started to feel like there was just buildup. And some of the products we do put in are natural, and so they kind of do have a little smell. But they naturally smell that way. They don't just stink. So we'll wash her hair, and then like halfway through our wash week, I add aloe. Let me see if I can turn it since I'm holding her. I can't really lift up.
Hello.
Maybe I can lift it up. Let's hold it in this hand. Aloe. So we use an aloe leaf, this thing.
Hello. Mommy, hello.
And we cut it in portions. I already have it cut. Let's see if I can change it.
Mommy, hello. Mommy, hello. Mommy, hello.
Yes, aloe. Shania, can you go color? Mommy will be with you in a minute. So then you just like cut little sections off, and it kind of looks like this. And you cut it up. And I'll show you guys how I put that in her hair. But I will also add different kinds of oils because her scalp is, like I said, very, very dry. I have finally gotten moisture to her curls, but her scalp needs more moisture. And right now we're still struggling and fighting, and maybe one day we'll find what works perfect for that. But we put an oil in her hair. I've been using sweet almond oil, and I've been using hemp seed oil, and I use, of course, what most of us have around the house, olive oil. Sometimes it's a mixture of everything, sometimes it's just one. Whatever I decide to grab is what I kind of put in. But we also put in, just this is more for curls, this Shea Moisture Curl Stretch Pudding. It doesn't really stretch her curls, it just gives her curls more moisture. So that is what has been working for her curls and her hair. We're working on her scalp. Maybe one day we'll find something that works, but this is what we do. So right now I'm going to go ahead and get her set up and just show you a little bit what I do. So I'm going to put this aloe in her hair. You'll see it's going to get saturated. But even though it's saturated in like this evening, her hair's already going to have it soaked in. And it's not going to look as moisturized. But we also will rinse it out a little bit. Just so that's not just stuck in her hair. And then we'll add a little bit of like this curl pudding and whatnot. And when we're done with that, I'll show you how her curls just like pop back up. Alright, kind of like put your head down for a minute. Just like rub it in. And then you grab that section that's underneath. Oh, I forgot to grab the comb. And you rub it underneath too. And I'm trying to get as much into the scalp as I can as well because it is moisturizing, just not enough. Or don't touch it, please, Shania.
Please.
No, Mommy said no. And then you just kind of like rub it through her hair. This needs taken out. So
For me, my
right.
couple.
There it goes. Alright, I need to get a comb because I forgot to grab it.
Mommy, comb.
Comb. Alright, so we use this. It has just a point. And it runs along the back of her head. And it like scoops up the pieces that we need to scoop up. And so then we add more aloe. I'm not going to show you the whole head because it will take some time. So because it does take time, I've been known to do it
No.
while she's eating, or I do it while she's watching a movie. Depends on what we're doing. But today she wanted to color, so we're sitting here while she's coloring.
Sitting, coloring.
Yep, we're sitting while you're coloring, huh?
Watching movies.
Not right now.
So,
If you can see, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of like dry now. If you take your thumb now and just like scratch it,
Cricket.
it will come
Take it to you.
and become like more oily. So now it's like more stuff to it.
This is more, this is more.
I know we've never done a video, so Shania's actually doing really well. Are you lion?
No.
What are you? You're roaring. Are you lion or dinosaur?
Dinosaur.
You're a dinosaur. And so then you just, as you do
Daddy,
sections, you
you're
just braid the
dinosaur.
section, and that section will stay there, braided, till I rinse it out. Or, of course, until Shania takes it out. Sometimes she takes them out, sometimes she's a good girl and leaves them in. Hopefully she's a good girl today and leaves them in. Can you put that?
Cut the phone. Mom, cut the phone. Up. I'll miss it.
Alright, stop please. Alright, so, because her hair is more moisturized than it was when we first started doing this, this was a half of, like, this is about an inch cut, maybe a little bit bigger, and you use two sides, cut it in half. Shania, the first time we did this, I used probably an inch, a whole inch, the other half, and another half inch, the whole thing. And this time I just used a half of the inch, and I didn't even finish the half of the half an inch. Like you can see that there's still quite a bit left. So that means her hair's, to me, I could be wrong, is definitely more moisturized and doesn't need as much. Hey, let's put that in here. So which I'm very thankful for, because when her hair's dry, it the ends dry out really bad. I've actually had to trim her hair a couple times already just because I could not, no matter what I was doing, I could not get enough moisture in her hair. Like I was constantly, every day, oil, and a different kind of leave-in conditioner. It was still shea moisture, but it just was a thinner leave-in conditioner, and her hair just needed so much more oil and so much more moisture. And this aloe, I can tell you, has done but because her scalp is also dry, I have mixed in my nifty difty bottle from Walmart. Olive oil, the sweet almond oil, and the hemp oil all mixed together in here. And I'm just going to go ahead and like spray in different sections and like rub her scalp really well to hopefully get her scalp to be more moisturized. And so you don't want to scratch. You just use the ball of your fingers.
Patty, we're go potty. Teddy, see Teddy again. See Teddy.
So, but I'm also bringing the oil also to the tips because that's where you want to really like protect the ends.
She belly.
Because it is
Belly.
the oldest hair. And she
Belly.
actually never really lost her
No.
baby hair. She did
No,
lose in the
Teddy's.
back. So
She's
some of her,
Teddy,
like her
Mom.
longer ends are definitely her baby hair. So they definitely need more moisture. And because she wants to go to the park, we're going to do her hair a little bit different. I need to get a pretty scarf that I could wrap around her times like this. Look at that curl, look. Turn your head just a little bit, Shania. Look. And I didn't do anything. And it just came out of braids. And like, guys, come on. Like that's the perfect bounce of a curl if you ever saw one.
That's it.
Yeah. I just love it.
Break apart.
So here's our going out hairdo. It's not the greatest, but it works. Bam, look at those curls after we rinse it out. It looks real thrilled, but look at those bouncy curls. Pearl is still there. And this is how we wrap her head for bed. Hopefully it'll stay on. Not sure it will though.